Hello everyone, Will again here. So I'm just on a walk with Josie as we've checked all the sheep this morning and we are on to the next job of the day. So what we're going to do, we're going to wander over to some of the fields that have been ploughed up and cultivated because today we are drilling on the farm. So I thought it'd be ideal because I'm walking Josie, we're going to have a look at that because Dad is drilling, see how we're getting on. It's that time of year, so yeah. Hope you enjoy it guys. If you do, please give the video a massive like. You know, see more stuff like this guys, please subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate it. And yeah, videos every Wednesday and Saturday at 7:30 in the morning. Cheers guys, hope you enjoy. Josie, here. Good girl, sit. Good girlie. Right guys, so as you can see, we're at a field that has been cultivated, and this week whilst I've been busy doing sheep jobs and other stuff, everyone else on the farm has been busy cultivating. So what this means is basically all the grass that was here has been ploughed up, the soil has been turned over, and it has been worked down to a finer kind of soil. So as you can see down here, this is what the soil is like now. A few big clods, but apart from that it's worked down fairly well. But yeah guys, a lot of you that watch the channel might be thinking, why are we ploughing so much grass up every year? So basically on the farm, as you probably saw in the video before when we were mowing, we have a lot of Italian ryegrass. And Italian ryegrass is a really good variety of grass, but a lay will only last 2 or 3 years at good productivity. After this, the yield starts to drop and you have to basically re-drill a new crop. So this is why we're ploughing up now, and we do approximately a third of the Italian ryegrass every year. But yeah guys, the plan now is we're going to head back to the farm. Dad is going to get the drill filled up with seed and we're going to have a chat back there. I'm just here on my daily walk with Josie, so she's here somewhere if she's not being crazy. Right Josie, oh she's over there. There she is. But yeah, plan is now we're going to go back to the yard, have a look at the drill and how we set it up. Obviously, I've said before on the channel, I'm not the biggest tractor driver. I love driving the tractors, but I haven't got loads of experience, so I haven't quite moved on to the drill and the mowers yet, but it'll be quite interesting to jump on with Dad again, see how it works. And yeah, that's the plan for today. So, Joyce, come here. Go on, girl. Good girl. So, yeah. Me and Josie are going to finish our walk off and head back to the yard, so I'll see you in a minute guys. Right, so we've had a slight issue with the drill, so I think Dad and Grandad have just popped to get a part. I'm going to go and feed the fat lambs and then I will see you guys when the drill is up and running. I'm sure I'll have to be doing some seed deliveries through the day, so I'll let you guys know when I'm back at the drill. We'll get some cool drone shots, we'll have a chat with Dad about how the drill works and what exactly he's doing. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit guys. Hopefully we're back up and running today, but it's what farming's like. You get breakdowns, and obviously the drill's not been out yet this year, so it's one of them. I'll see you all in a bit. Right guys, as you can probably tell, we are not in the field now and we're in fact in the farmyard, and that is because I've been off doing sheep jobs this afternoon. Didn't quite get back in time to see Dad drilling, so I thought I'd pop down, have a chat about the drill, and then we'll go and see Dad drilling again in the morning. So we haven't missed out on much. We're just going to check out the drill now. So on the farm here we have the Converland A-cord drill. So this is a specialist grassland drill. This has a power harrow at the front. So if we go around here, this is a power harrow, so this smashes up the ground. These bits spin around like this at the start, smash it all up. Then after it, there's a roller, so this roller presses it down, or it's called a press, whatever you want to call it. That goes there. And then finally, the seed, if I climb up here, get up here, this is where the seed goes in. So lift this up, there is in fact a little bit of seed in there. So this is what grassland seed actually looks like. Really fine seed, just like that. we'll have a chat a bit more about that tomorrow. But then once the seed comes out the hopper, it comes down these pipes here. Hopefully I don't fall off. Come down the pipes, down here, and the seed just drops out into the ground and is planted. And after that, the tines just scrub the ground over the seed so they get that soil to seed contact. Ooh, I'm out of breath now. But basically the reason you want to cover them with soil afterwards, soil to seed contact is so important when growing any crop. If you don't have that, they won't grow basically, so that's what you really need. And that's why the tines are on the back. So very smart drill. We bought this second hand a couple of years ago. We used to have contractors come in and drill, but now we do it all in hand. And then finally, all you were wondering what that thing was on the side of the drill in the little bit of drone footage. This drops down, and this actually leaves a mark for Dad to follow on the next run. So that basically means it doesn't overlap every run. We'll have a little bit more of a chat about this in detail tomorrow, guys, because Dad's a lot more knowledgeable than me. But hope that was fairly understandable in a simple man's terms by a guy like me. And we will see you tomorrow, guys. The light's fading, so Dad's obviously finished drilling for the day. See you tomorrow. Right guys, so I am back again on another day. I hope you can hear me because we are following the tractor. Just have to try and keep up with it. But I'm going to try and show you how the drill works now, guys. So little jog here, and you should be able to see the drill in action. We're leaving it to go away, so you should be able to hear me now because Dad is down the other end of the field with the drill. I just wanted to get a quick shot to show you guys what it looks like up close to Dad drilling. So basically, as I said before, there's a power harrow at the front that smashes it all up. So the job of that is basically, if you can see all these clods and stuff in this side, this is drilled, this isn't drilled. You can probably see the line, and it just breaks it down that little bit more like that. From that, can you see that? So it's been broke down a little bit more. Then after that, it basically gets drilled in, gets pressed, and then the little tines spray it over the top. So if we go into the drill bit here, we should be able to see some of the seeds just to show the depth that it's been drilled at. So if we look in here, burrow down a little bit, what we're going to see is how deep the seeds are being planted. So these are the little seeds here. They are literally just on the top of the soil, then covered over by the tines, like I said before. It's fairly simple really, guys. A drill, you're planting the seeds for next year's crop. So this time of year, it's basically the start of the new farming year. October, all the tups go in, all the seeds get planted, ready for next year's crop. So the plan is now we're going to jump on with Dad in the cab and have a little bit of a chat about the drill and how it's been getting on. It's warm today, well it's not so warm, it's cold today I should say. How's this drilling? It looks to be working it down quite well.
Yeah, it's going in well.
I'm surprised how dry this is. Well, you had a lot of rain when we were in Spain and it's like bone dry up here.
Yeah, the shake raters work well. We pulled the shake rate, let it dry on top, pulled the shake rater through, and it broke it up. It ploughed up really dry and then got that 40 mil of rain on it.
Yeah, we can really see like the difference there. It's even this power harrow on the back, it's working it down well. isn't it?
Yeah.
So in here is this Italians going in.
This is the Italian ryegrass.
Yeah, so most of the stuff you're drilling is this, most of it going to be Italians here.
All what we're drilling at the moment is Italian.
So usually on the farm we reseed about a third of the Italians, don't we? Or more, yeah. So basically, I've said this a couple of videos ago, but with the Italians on the farm, so that's all the stuff for haylage, a lay only tends to last like 2 or 3 years. And obviously a lay deteriorates in quality after 2 years, and sometimes we can get last for 3, but it's one of them. So with all the Italians, we plough them up, get them cultivated and drilled every 3 years. And luckily this year the weather's on our side. Last year it was a bit hectic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We didn't even get some of it rolled last year because it just went wet. Like, we all know what the floods were like last year. You've seen it in the clips and previous videos. It just round by us, it went seriously wet. You got everything drilled, just about.
Yeah, we got everything drilled, but we had to patch some up because it was wet.
Yeah, we even had, I think, I did a video when I was harrowing and rolling. That was on the patch that got too wet that we drilled. That was out at Yoxall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that basically got so wet that it killed the seeds. So obviously when you drilling right now, you want a really good bit of moisture in the ground, but obviously if it floods it'll kill them because they get starved of oxygen. This bit's a bit rougher. This is a bit more
it's an old rim.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It looks a bit more
very clayey, that bit.
Yeah, very clay. So today is the 16th of October, and this is actually quite late to be drilling grass, and it was a funny reason this year because actually the ground was too dry, wasn't it, Dad?
Yeah, way too dry. We ploughed it, it came up lumpy, so we were waiting for rain, then rolled it down.
Yeah, it's been a funny year because obviously last year it was way too wet. This year it's way too dry. It just seems to be the way of the British weather at the moment. Yeah, big patches of rain, big patches of dry stuff. But as a farmer, you just got to work with it. Every year's a different year. Like, obviously last year it was flooded to death. This year it was so dry. Apart from when we were in Spain, like I said before, it actually tipped it down. I guess that kind of helped. But
it does help breaking down the ground.
Yeah, but the big problem when you have big downpours of rain on dry ground, it doesn't all go in, so it all floods off and goes into the roads. Because this field here is on the top of a hill, so I don't know if you see the rest of the farm. This is the highest hill on the farm, so this is going to be the driest field. I don't know what the fields are like down at the bottom. Are they any damper or pretty much the same?
They're similar now.
But yeah, it's drilling well, it's working down well. This just once this gets drilled, it obviously gets rolled and compacted to try and get that seed to soil contact, which is crucial when planting any crop. What depth do we actually drill this at? It's literally, when I was down there, it was literally like an inch.
Less than an inch.
Less than an inch. Is that because with grass you don't plant it as deep as wheat?
You literally want it just under the surface, so it's not there for birds to pick up and eat.
So then the
But
tines,
it's got soil on top of it.
and then the tines cover it over just to get that. Yeah. So this is a specialist grassland drill. I said earlier in the video. What makes this different to like a wheat or an arable style drill?
It's very similar, other than you have to turn the fans down.
Because the seed's lighter.
Because the seed's lighter.
So yeah.
And you have to shallow everything off on the drill.
So inside the hopper, as we saw earlier in the video, there's a fan in there, isn't there? And that literally blows down those pipes. I don't know if you can see here, I'm sure you've seen throughout the video, blows it down the pipes and into the ground where it's planted. So that's basically the difference. I didn't actually know that until now because, yeah, not an expert on drilling. Well, we haven't actually drilled our own stuff until very recently, have we?
About 5 years ago we started drilling away.
Yeah, so we've increased the farm size, and that means we increase the kit and we can do more ourselves, which is handy because it's less spent on contracting costs and more on hand, so you're kind of covering the costs and you know exactly what you're spending and how it goes into business, which is handy rather than paying people to basically come in and do work. You have to obviously do a cost analysis to make sure it is cost effective. But yeah, doing a lot more ourselves. This is why we've got the bigger tractor on the 6930 today, and this is a big investment on the farm with a lot of this kit that we've invested in recently. So just before I hop off and do the sheep, Dad, how many acres have we got to drill this year?
68.
So there's 60 acres to drill, and this is the second or third field?
Fourth
field that is drilled. See, I missed stuff because I'm off doing sheep stuff and wrapping and all sorts. But yeah, guys, I hope you found that interesting today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, guys, please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. As you all know, I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the British Farming Awards, and in fact the next video out will be us at the British Farming Awards that we are really looking forward to. That is on Thursday. It is currently Saturday, but I'm off to Scotland with work in the week, so that will be the next video, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, please give the video a massive like. You want to see more stuff like this, guys, please subscribe to the channel, as I said before. And that's it. Videos every Wednesday and Saturday at 7:30 in the morning. I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.